We got to get into a little bit of Insecure. You're in your 4th season. This season has been incredible. A lot of us are over Molly, okay? A lot of us are gagging that last week Issa and Lawrence had a DM situation. Okay, Prentice, what are you doing to us? Why are you torturing us like this? Is Issa going to break up with Molly and get back with Lawrence? What is going on?
Well, why she gotta break up with Molly to be with Lawrence? How are those two things connected?
Well, the way they're connected is that they've been taking shots at each other about their iffy, fucked up relationships, past relationships, and I predict that Molly feels put upon. And if Issa tries to go back with Lawrence, she's gonna be like, again, girl, really? You gonna try this again for the 95th time? I think there's gonna be a lot of judgment there, and yeah. You tell me what's going on.
I don't want to give it. Yeah, I mean, what I'll say is, one of the things that Issa and I always talked about was like, you know, we try to give each season a theme before we come into it, right? Like an idea that we're sort of anchoring the season around. And one of the things we talked about was like at the core of this, obviously they have lots of love stuff, but the core of it, we've always seen the real love story is between Issa and Molly in the show. Like that's the real love story of these two women who are friends. And so we wanted to test that love story this season. And because they know, it's one of those things when like, you know, you have friends and you know where all the bodies are buried, you know all the dirt on them and they know all the dirt on you. Mm-hmm. And you've known each other a long time, and you kind of get a little too casual. You kind of start taking the friendship for granted, and you sometimes can't see where they're trying to grow because you know too much about them. And I think that's the difference between what Condola brings right now. Issa's kind of a blank slate to Condola. Condola doesn't really know all this stuff about Issa's stuff, and Molly does. And so there's a level to that, to both sides of that friendship. Even last week when Issa goes, "Oh, don't pull an old Molly," you know, and she kind of makes that little jab, not intentional, but it's just they just know too much about each other. And so one of the biggest things we wanted to come into the season was this idea of, are these friendships, and I mean this for all of the characters, are these relationships for a reason, a season, or a lifetime? And we wanted to address those things. Like, was I supposed to be friends with you in my 20s and then I'm supposed to move on? Or was I supposed to learn a lesson from you and move on? Or are you somebody who's going to be around for the long haul? And that's for all the characters. So that was sort of the thing that we're sort of, diving into now with the Issa Molly story.